Hey, Canucks fans, Andrei Kuzmenko and Ilya Mikheyev took the ice wearing Canucks uniforms for the very first time today. And I admit, I'm pretty darn excited. I'm Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Monday, August the 22nd. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Thanks to everyone who joined me for my live stream last night, the one that I had to restart due to a family issue, but all is good. Everything is fine. And I appreciate that all of you were indeed with me last night. And don't forget to join Parker and me tonight, 10 p.m., for a regular Monday night show, Canucks After Dark. We actually may have some things to talk about, or at least a couple things. And in particular, today, exactly 1 day before, 1 month before training camp. That was a long way of saying training camp opens training camp opens a month from tomorrow on September the 23rd in Whistler. That's when training camp is going to start. Today is August 22nd. So in 1 month and a day from now, training camp will open in Whistler. Prior to that, of course, there's a Young Stars tournament in Penticton and then the Jake Milford golf tournament. But yes, training camp opens on September 23rd in Whistler, and it will feature, among the many new players, two that we saw on the ice today. So the Canucks tweeted a few tweets, one with each of them introducing themselves, a couple of highlight packages, and then a tweet with 4 pictures. And Canucks fans are excited. I'm excited. I think we are starving for some content here. Not just me as a content creator, it obviously helps, but I think Canucks fans can't wait for this season to get going because of the promise that this team showed for the last 2/3 of last season. Also, the promise of all these new players, at least new forwards coming in, and the hope for a playoff type season. That's what we're all excited for. So I think any type of footage gets Canucks fans excited. Well, I can't speak for all Canucks fans, but I saw the reaction on Twitter, and I know when I saw the footage, the videos, the photos, I got excited as well. And it wasn't even the full team. It was 2 guys that haven't even played for the team yet, but there's been a lot of hoopla around these 2 players. Both Russians. The first one, Andrei Kuzmenko, wearing number 96. By the way, both Kuzmenko and Mikheyev, they said, hello, Canucks fans, and they introduced themselves in their, using their own native tongue in their Russian. They spoke English, but they pronounced their names probably how they should be pronounced. Just like I always say, people got to know my name's Clay Emo and not Clay Imu or Emu. So they pronounced their names properly. There's no way I'm going to get it right. So now maybe I shouldn't, get mad when people mess up my name. So I'm going to call them Kuzmenko and Mikheyev. I think with Kuzmenko, it's closer to what he said. With Mikheyev, he said it so fast, I'm not sure what he said, but I know it was him because of the number he was wearing. So Kuzmenko, number 96, right shot forward. We know that with him, he's not afraid to get his nose dirty around the nets. With him, he's good along the boards. He has a strong hockey IQ. He was the most highly sought after, non-NHL free agent, if that makes sense. And we got excited when in June it came out that the Canucks were going to be the favorites. We're the favorites to indeed land him, and they confirmed that they signed him. So Kuzmenko was on the ice today, saw a lot of great footage of him with his great release, his good skating, and overall, he looked extremely happy to be here. So I think he's going to be great. I think he's going to quickly become a fan favorite for this team. I'm not going to put any expectations or any predictions on his performance in this video. We still have a month and a half to do that. So that was the first one. As Andrei Kuzmenko wearing number 96, also worn by Pavel Bure, of course, and Adam Gaudette. And then wearing Michael DiPietro's old number 65, you had another Russian forward, and this is Ilya Mikheyev. Mikheyev was signed as a free agent coming from the Toronto Maple Leafs. We signed him to a 4-year contract. Yes, it's a bit of money, a bit more than some people maybe would have liked, but he is going to bring a couple of elements that we simply do not have on this team. And we also saw it a little bit. It's tough to see against no competition, no defense, but we saw Mikheyev's speed on the clips that we saw today and his good shot as well. And with Mikheyev, so he's not as big, he's not as sturdy as, say, Kuzmenko is, but he's a lot faster, and he's going to be a tenacious penalty killer as well. So his speed, doesn't have the best hands, but he's got good speed. At least he'll get open, and then his penalty killing going to be a big, big benefit to the Vancouver Canucks. So again, Mikheyev was wearing number 65. He also looked happy to be here, skating with his fellow countrymen. And, there's 4 new forwards basically that we can look at. So 1/3 of the Canucks forwards corps that will likely be revised. And that is, of course, is Kuzmenko, Mikheyev, and then you have Curtis Lazar and Dakota Joshua. But I'd say these 2 are going to be the more flashy of the new forwards, whereas Lazar and Joshua will be 3rd and 4th line type players, where I expect Kuzmenko to play in the top 6 for sure, and Mikheyev could be anywhere in the top 9. So it's great to see them on the ice, and I think the point of this is it just gets you excited. Seeing players, whether new or old, in the Canucks practice uniform, on the ice, shooting on goaltenders, doing drills, it means that we are slowly creeping towards the start of the regular season. Before that, of course, we went through training camp and preseason, as I mentioned. So that was good. That was exciting. And I think it's good. The Canucks social media team, as always, did a bang-on job of getting people excited and showing some really good clips and capitalizing on the excitement around this team right now. One other tidbit I wanted to share is Rick Dhaliwal spoke to the head coach of the Swedish World Junior team, that Sweden team that did not play in the gold medal. Of course, that was Canada and Finland, but they won the bronze medal. And in particular, of course, the Canucks prospect that we're all interested in, Jonathan Lekkerimäki. He was drafted 15th overall by the Canucks. Ended up the tournament with 3 assists, no goals. But his coach said that he played okay. Didn't give him a rave review, didn't say he was bad, just said he was okay, said he's got a lot to work on, acknowledged that he's young, acknowledged that he's going to have to play better going forward, again, being young. But one thing that came out that we didn't know before was that Lekkerimäki was battling mono, whether he was coming off of it. I don't know how recently, but it was enough where it affected his performance. Obviously, he wasn't playing through it, but if he just had it most recently, and he was almost, they weren't even sure if he was going to play in the tournament. So that tells you that it was kind of serious. So when you think about that, and we think about trying to play in August against the best players in the world at your age group and not being, he likely wasn't at 100%, it kind of makes you appreciate even more his effort. So I'm not too worried. He's going to get another shot to do it all again in 4 months. And I think he'll have a much stronger performance, being 4 months stronger, 4 months wiser, 4 months more experience, and hopefully a lot healthier. So we'd love your thoughts on that as well. So here we go. Kuzmenko on the ice, Mikheyev on the ice, Lekkerimäki finding out that he had mono just before the World Juniors. Let me know about any of those topics. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you share my excitement of seeing Vancouver Canucks players hitting the ice a month and a day before the official start of training camp. You can tell I'm excited, and I hope you are too. But let me know if you're not, or if you're telling me, Clay, I think you should calm down a bit. You wouldn't be the first to say something like that to me. Shout out to my sponsors, Perform and Transform, Personal Training and Weight Loss, and Advanced City Experts Real Estate Group. And thank you to legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, and to Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. I appreciate all of your support and all of you watching this video. By the way, met someone new. I was talking about meeting someone at Twaston Mills. I also met someone at the bowling alley on the weekend, and then I met someone at a restaurant, of my Japanese restaurant at lunchtime today. Didn't get your name, but thanks for saying hello. I always appreciate things like that. Okay, as always, subscribe if you'd like to, like this video if you'd like to, become a member or upgrade your membership if you'd like to, leave a tip, a super thanks if you'd like to, and definitely leave a comment down below if you'd like to. Are you as excited as I am with the sights and sounds of Vancouver Canucks players practicing, or are you telling me to calm down? You're going to save all your excitement until we get closer to the start of training camp. And if you made it this far into the video, 9 minutes in, let's, just type in the word hockey. It sounds so simple. This is a vlog about hockey, but the fact that we saw Canucks players actually skating on the ice, playing hockey, that's good enough to me. Type in the word hockey, and then I know that you made it to the end of this video. And I hope you join Parker and me for Canucks After Dark tonight at 10 p.m. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. God bless, and go Canucks go.